Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to the series of organic chemistry lectures. Dear friends, today we are going to learn about polymerization. Right friends, let us take one example. N molecules of ethylene upon polymerization gives CH2, N molecules of polymer. This is known as polyethylene. What is polyethylene? Yes, polythene. Commonly we also call it as polythene. Yes, polythene bags. Alkene upon polymerization is going to give polyethylene. So it is a polymer. Monomer. So terminology monomer. Poly, multiple, mono, one. So the one which is left hand side in the reaction is monomer, and the compound going to get after polymerization is known as polymer. So types, right friends, types of polymers. So the first one is addition polymers. That means whatever comes, the monomers will be added to each other. Addition polymers, or it is also known as chain elongation polymers. Right? Addition polymers or chain elongation polymers. These are four types. So addition polymers are four types. One is free radical addition polymers. Right? Second one is cationic addition polymers. Third one is anionic addition polymers. Yes friends? Fourth one is coordination addition polymerization. This is very important. So here we are going to learn a reagent Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Ziegler-Natta catalyst. This is very important catalyst. Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Right friends? What are the second type? So this is addition polymers, and the second type are condensation polymers. Condensation polymers. Dear friends, polymers are of two types, addition polymers and condensation polymers. Right? So under addition polymers we are going to learn about four types: free radical addition polymers, cationic addition polymers, anionic addition polymers, and coordination addition polymers. That is Ziegler-Natta catalyst, which is going to be mediated this type of polymerization reactions. And the second type is condensation polymers. So under this, the mainly water will be eliminated, or methanol or some other eliminated during the reaction. So condensation, so water will be eliminated, or methanol, right, or some other byproducts will be eliminated. So these are condensation polymers. Under this we are going to learn about nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6 is a biodegradable polymer. Yes friends, so this is very important. Nylon 6,6 preparation is very important. We are going to learn. So these are the polymers. For example, ethylene upon polymerization, so dibenzoyl peroxide, I will write dibenzoyl peroxide and H nu polymerization takes place to give polyethylene. This is polymer. It is a free radical addition polymerization reaction example. Yes friends, so let us take one by one. Free radical addition polymers mechanism. So the first type is under one free radical addition polymerization. So if you remember, in any free radical reaction, what are the steps involved? There will be three steps. What are they? One. Yes, what are they? Initiation. B. Second step, propagation. And third step, mechanism. Third step, termination. So this is the example. Ethylene upon polymerization gives polyethylene. So this is the example of this. So what is the mechanism? Let us learn mechanism. So dibenzoyl peroxide. I am going to write dibenzoyl peroxide. So this is dibenzoyl peroxide. So since it is peroxide bond, it is going to undergo homolytic fission in presence of light. It is going to form free radical of this, right? So this free radical, I can write it as R. This is initiation step. So 2 moles of this free radical is going to be formed. So this is R dot. It is a free radical. So when it is going to CH2, CH2. So this double bond is nothing but it can be like this, right? So it is going to cleave under light. It is going to, in presence of this free radical, it is going to undergo homolytic fission. How to write homolytic fission? Of fish hook, right? How to represent this homolytic fission? Half fish hook, right? So it is going to undergo this free radical homolytic fission, and this is going to react with this side. It is going to form free radical, and this is going to have CH2 free radical. So this is initiation. This is initiation. Step A, initiation. So initiation, we are going to get free radical of this initiation. Next step is propagation. What is going to happen? Propagation, right? So propagation, it is going to react with n moles of this NCH2 double bond CH2. So this is also going to undergo homolytic fission, and this side it is going to form CC bond, and this side it is going to have free radical same like this, and this newly formed one it is going to react with another one, and it is going to form n number of CH2, 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 N. So these n moles of CH2, CH2 will be there, and finally what will be there this side? Yes, CH2, right? So this is a propagation. It goes on lengthening, goes on lengthening. The more the n moles of, the more the polythene we add, it is going to add polythene. So multiple ethylene groups will be added to each other. What else? Next step will be termination. Termination. So during the termination, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Yes, it can, suppose this is number 1, this can react with another same molecule of this, and it is going to form this type, or it can end by reacting with this. Let us write this. Upon reacting with, there will be this will be in the reaction mixture, this also will be in the reaction mixture, CH2 dot. So it is going to give, what is the compound? Finally we may get CH2, 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 N. N means number of molecules, right? So this is CH2, this is CH2, and this free radical and this free radical, it is going to form new bond, right? So this CH2, CH2R is going to come and sit here, CH2, CH2 and R. So at the end, this is the polymer what we are going to get. Polymer, right friends? It is very simple. The polymerization, there are 2 types major. So under addition polymerization, free radical addition polymerization. So this is example ethylene. Upon polymerization, we are going to get polyethylene. So polyethylene is, what is polyethylene? Polythene bags. Polythene bags, what we are going to use? Polythene bags. Commonly we polythene bags. Alright. So polythene bags are polyethylene polymer. These polythene bags are prepared from this polymer of polyethylene. This polyethylene is prepared from ethylene, and this is the reaction how it is going to form. So what is the mechanism? It undergoes, it is prepared by free radical addition polymerization reaction. Under this, usually in any free radical reaction, we will have three stages: initiation, propagation, and termination. So what is the first step or first stage? So the dibenzene peroxide in presence of light, so it is going to undergo homolytic fission to give free radical of this R benzoic acid free radical. So this R, it is going to initiate free radical of this ethylene. So free radical, how to write? Half fish hook. So this side and this side, it is going to break and going to give two free radicals, and this free radical is going to form with this as RCH2 RC bond. So this side, which is going to have this free radical, it is going to react with the ethylene molecule which is there in the reaction mixture, and this goes on. How many times? N number of times, till the end of the completion of this ethylene molecule in the reaction mixture. It goes on runs. This is propagation step. Then how to terminate? So termination, it is going to terminate. So this polymer may react with this to give this polymer. So this is total polymer, right? And this side, so this is two sides. It is very simple. That is why usually you will not get R at the end. Don't worry, right? So CH2, right? So this is the polymer what we are going to get, and this is polyethylene. This is how we are going to get polyethylene. What is next? Yes, cationic polymers. Second one is under addition polymerization. Second one is cationic addition polymerization. So let us take isobutene, n moles of isobutene. This is isobutene. What is this? This is monomer. So this polymerization is cationic addition polymerization. Undergoes this polymerization takes place in presence of acid catalyst polymerization. What we are going to get? Yes friends, so we are going to get CH2, CH3, and this is, what is this? Polyisobutene polymer. So this is cationic addition polymerization. It is very simple friends, how it undergoes. Let us see the mechanism. So electrophilic addition takes place. Since it is cationic. So what is going to happen? This is going to react with H plus. So what is the intermediate? What we are going to get? First step. Yes, CH3. This side it is going to be added. Yes, Markovnikov's addition, right? CH3. This is tertiary carbocation. It is highly stable, right? So this side hydrogen will be added first. Then what is going to happen? The molecule which is there in the reaction mixture. Yes, this isobutene, another isobutene will be there. CH2, CH3, and CH3, right? So it is going to react. Now how? Yes, this time also this is going to form this side or this side. Yes, this side, this carbon is going to form CH3, and CH3, right? So this is the carbon, CH2, CH3, and CH3. This is carbocation, right? So next, that carbocation also, it is going to react with another isobutene, that is CH3 and CH3, right? So this is going to react with this and going to give CH3, 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 CH2, CH3, CH3, and this is also, it is going to react with this and it is going to give CH3 and CH3, right? So it goes on, adds to another n moles of isobutene. So this is a continuous process till the end of the isobutene monomer in the reaction mixture. So it is going to give this polymer. What is this? Polyisobutene polymer. Yes friends. So cationic addition polymerization takes place by electrophilic addition reaction, right? So this reaction undergoes in presence of catalytic amount of acid. So this polymerization upon isobutene, for example, it is a monomer. Upon in presence of acid catalyst, it undergoes it gives polyisobutene polymer, right? So this mechanism follows electrophilic addition reaction mechanism. So since it is electrophilic addition reaction mechanism, the first step is, so it is going to react with acid H plus ions to give this Markovnikov's addition intermediate. This is tertiary carbocation, which is stable intermediate. This tertiary carbocation will react with isobutene to give this, and this carbocation is going to form n moles of this isobutene, which is there in the reaction mixture. This polyisobutene polymer. This is how we prepare polyisobutene polymer. Next. So next, what is that? Anionic addition polymerization. The next one is anionic addition polymerization. Right friends? So let us take one example. Acrylonitrile. How to write acrylonitrile? SCNCH. N moles of acrylonitrile upon this anionic addition polymerization. Usually we take base. So anion will be base here. So polymerization, we are going to get, what is the polymer? Polyacrylonitrile. How to write? CH2 CCNCH. Polyacrylonitrile. This is polyacrylonitrile. What is this? This is monomer and this is polymer. Right friends? So polyacrylonitrile is prepared by means of anionic addition polymerization. So let us learn mechanism. What is going to happen? Yes friends, this is since amine nucleophilic addition. The first step will be nucleophilic addition. How? So it is going to attack here and it is going to come here. So it is going to give the first step, NH2 will be there and this is CH2, right? So C triple hydrogen will be there, nitrile, this is nitrile, and here carbanion. This carbanion is stable. This is stable carbanion. Why? Because presence of this is minus I group, minus inductive affecting group, nitrile group. So it pulls this negative charge towards this so that it can be stabilized like this, right friends? So because presence of this, it is going to form this nucleophile. It is going to form this nucleophile, right friends? So up to this it is understood. Next step, what is there? It is very simple. It goes on, adds to this molecule, right? Let us add another molecule. First take CH, right? CN. So for your understanding, I am writing NH2. So when you compare the molecule, N molecules of this acrylonitrile, amine is not shown here because it will have only one amine group at one end, right? So it is going to give NH2, CH2, CCN, SH, then this CH2, C, CH and CN, right friends? So this CH will goes on, adds to N moles of molecules. The more number of acrylonitrile molecules I will take, I am going to be added this. For example, if I take 1000 molecules, I am going to end with 1000 molecule chain. Yes, friends, in polymer chemistry, we learn in detail about how to know the polymer, weight of the polymer and molecular weight. Yes, there is a calculation. I will explain in that lecture. But at this stage, what are the polymers? Right? So, polymerization mechanisms. So, under addition polymerization, we have learnt about free radical addition polymers, then cationic. Now it is anionic addition polymerization. So, under this polyacrylonitrile, it is a polymer prepared from acrylonitrile monomer, right? So the mechanism follows nucleophilic addition reaction. Since it is a nucleophilic addition reaction, this is a nucleophile. Amine is a nucleophile. Yes, friends, I have explained nucleophiles, electrophiles. Just you can find the link to watch this video. What is nucleophile and electrophile? I will give in below description of this video. Please search in that. So nucleophile, amine is a nucleophile which is going to initiate and going to react to this side, and it is going to form this anion. This anion, this is stable because presence of this nitrile group, which is minus I affecting group. This negative charge is going to react with this, right? So it is going to form this side anion similar to this, and next another one goes on, extends to give polymer. This is a polymer. So what is the polymer? Polyacrylonitrile we are going to get. This is the polymer. Yes, friends. Next. Yes, friends. Under addition polymer reactions, yes, coordination, addition, polymerization. Main important aspect under this reaction is a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. What is Ziegler-Natta catalyst? It is the combination of triethyl aluminum plus titanium tetrachloride. This is very important, friends. Triethyl aluminum, titanium tetrachloride. Because of this invention, these two people got Nobel Prize in 1963. So triethyl aluminum and titanium tetrachloride are the reagents, are the catalysts, are going to be form coordination addition polymers. For example, vinyl chloride. What is vinyl chloride? CH2 double bond CH chloro, vinyl chloride. So upon polymerization, what is the reagent we are going to use? Triethyl aluminum. It is also written like this, titanium tetrachloride. Polymerization, what is going to give? Yes, CH2 CH chloro. This is the polymer. So vinyl chloride, what is the polymer? Polyvinyl chloride. What is the short form of this? Polyvinyl chloride? PVC. PVC. What is this? Polyvinyl chloride. So PVC is commonly used as pipes, plastic pipes. So PVC, polyvinyl chloride, is prepared by coordination addition polymerization using Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Right? Next, CF2 double bond CF2 tetrafluoroethylene. Upon polymerization, it is going to give fluoro. This is fluoro. This is, what is this? Polytetrafluoroethylene, right? So what is the short name or commercial name of this? Teflon. Polytetrafluoroethylene is a Teflon. It is highly stable compound. It is inactive towards most of the chemicals. So Teflon is very famous in organic chemistry because inactivity towards chemicals. So this Teflon is commonly used in organic chemical laboratory as Teflon tape, right? Teflon tape. You will get Teflon pipes also, right? Teflon reaction vessels also. So this is the Teflon. Polytetrafluoroethylene is Teflon, right, friends? Next, for example, if I take CH2 CH3, this is n moles of propene. What I am going to get? So under Ziegler-Natta catalyst, so I am going to get, so reaction conditions usually at low temperature around 10 degrees centigrades and the pressure will be 10 atmosphere, right? So under these reaction conditions, this reaction is going to be conducted. Propene, so upon reaction or polymerization is going to give CH3, and this is the polymer of polypropylene, polypropylene. This is the polymer. Next, very important polymer is isoprene. What is isoprene? CH2 double bond CH3 CH double bond CH2. This is isoprene. Isoprene is 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene. Yes, isoprene. In moles of isoprene upon Ziegler-Natta catalyst under polymerization reaction conditions, it is going to give CH2, CH3, double bond, CH and CH2. Right, friends? This is synthetic rubber. Isoprene gives synthetic rubber. So rubber, it is similar to natural rubber. So this synthetic rubber is prepared by Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Its another name is Gutta Percha. So it is similar to natural rubber. So it is prepared from isoprene. Yes, friends. So this is the coordination addition polymerization. So what is the mechanism? Mechanism of this polymerization. Yes, what are the reagents we are going to use? Alkyl triethyl aluminum plus titanium tetrachloride. Titanium tetrachloride is a transition metal. Titanium is a transition metal. It is expected. It is not clear. But however, it is expected. It is neither goes through free radical nor cationic or anionic. So this is not yet decided. That is why it is going to undergo through coordination addition polymerization. This reagent is expected to form titanium trichloride plus diethyl aluminum plus ethyl free radical. So this ethyl and titanium is going to form a active catalyst is titanium, and it is going to have CH2 CH3. This is active catalyst. It is expected, not proved. Active catalyst complex. Yes, friends. So this active catalyst, for example, if we take ethylene, polythene, we are going to get ethylene, right? N moles of ethylene under this polymerization reaction conditions, we are going to get CH2 N moles of this polymer, right? Polymer. This is monomer, ethylene. So this active catalyst, let us see the mechanism. So this active catalyst is going to come here, and coordination, it is going to form. So it is expected to form a coordination compound titanium. So this, shall I write like this? CH2. So there will be chlorines. So CH2 will be there, CH2, CH3. So this is going to have this bond, coordination complex. So this coordination complex is going to, yes, rearrange to give titanium similar to this complex. So this CH2, this CH2 and CH3. Right, friends? It is similar to this active catalyst complex, and this type of coordination will goes on, takes place, right, till the end of the completion of this monomer in the reaction mixture to give polymer of this polymer. Yes friends, it is very simple. It goes on extends to give this polymer. And the first stage, free radical polymerization, we have prepared same polymer, that is polyethylene, but the polymer which is prepared through this method are highly stable and rubber in nature, right? So that is why the polymers which are prepared by Ziegler-Natta catalyst are highly durable. So all the polymers, just now we have studied Teflon, PVC, synthetic rubber, etc. is following these. Most of the polymer reactions are following Ziegler-Natta catalyst, right friends? So that is why Ziegler and Natta, these are the two scientists got Nobel Prize during 1963. Yes friends, next very important reaction of polymers. What is that? Yes, let us see. Condensation polymerization. So usually under these polymerization reactions, there will be a byproduct or some product, usually water or methanol, etc. are to be removed. Yes friends, let us take one example. Adipic acid. What is adipic acid? Is dicarboxylic acid, CH2, 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 CH2. This is adipic acid. Let us write the name. Adipic acid. How many carbons are there? 6 carbon chain. 6 carbon chain. So this number is very important. Adipic acid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Plus hexamethylene diamine. Hexamethylene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Diamine. Hexamethylene diamine. How many carbons are there? 6 carbons. 6 carbons, right? So this is acid, this is amine. What happens? Amide bond will take place. Polymerization, condensation polymerization. What is going to be out? So this side, for example, if I write hydrogen and hydrogen, right? It is going to lose this water molecule minus water, right? So minus water, what is the compound we are going to get? So this side also let us write NH2, let it be, right? So this side it is going to form this and it is going to give this carbon I am writing here, C, right? CH2. How many CH2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 CH2s. This CO, right? Water is removed. NH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CH2, 6, right? Then NH, another H will be polymerized, right? So this goes on add to this end. So CO, the structure is very important. You will not have O here, right? Be careful, you will not have O here. So this is CH24, this is nylon 6. Why 6? 1, these are 4, 6 carbons here, 6 carbons here. Nylon 6 polymer, nylon 6 polymer. What is this? Nylon 6 polymer. Yes, nylon thread. This nylon thread 6 polymer is biodegradable. This nylon 6 thread is nylon polymer is used for stitching. Stitching of what? Human. During surgeries, yes, stitches. For stitching purpose, we use nylon thread. This is nylon 6 polymer. Dear friends, condensation polymerization, this is very important. So adipic acid upon reaction with what is this? Hexamethylene diamine. Adipic acid plus hexamethylene diamine upon condensation polymerization, right? It is going to lose water and going to give nylon 6 polymer. This is how the polymers are prepared. Polymers are highly important compounds in industry as well as our daily life. Right, friends? So this is how polymerization takes place. So this is how polymerization, types of polymers, how many types are there? Yes friends, types of polymer, mainly two types. The first one is addition polymer, the second one is condensation polymerization. Under first polymer type, that is addition polymer type, there are four types under that. What are they? One is free radical, second one is cationic, third one is anionic, fourth one is Ziegler-Natta catalyst mediated, that is coordination polymerization. These are the four important polymerization reactions in polymer chemistry. Then the second one is condensation polymerization. This is very important, condensation polymerization. So this is how we can prepare all these polymers. Dear friends, let us see some questions appear during recent exams. Yes friends, which polymer has chiral monomer? Yes, this is a question. They have given options BuNaN, neoprene, PHBV, nylon 66. What is the answer? Let us see. So this is the question appeared JEE mains 9th Jan 2020. JEE mains. Yes friends. So which polymer has chiral monomer? BuNaN, neoprene, PHBV and nylon 66. Let us see. BuNaN monomer. What is monomer? Just now I have explained. So BuNaN is prepared from 1,3-butadiene plus acrylonitrile to give 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is nitrile. So 1,3-butadiene acrylonitrile polymerization gives BuNaN. So n moles of acrylonitrile, n moles of 1,3-butadiene is going to give, yes, BuNaN. So 1 2 3 4. So this side 3. So this is BuNaN rubber, friends. So this is BuNaN. So our question is monomer, chiral monomer. So is there any chiral center in this? No chiral center. This is also no chiral center. CH2, this is nothing but CH2, CH. So CH2, CH2. Is there any chiral center? So this is not going to be the answer. Neoprene, 2-chloro-1,3-butadiene. Upon polymerization, it is going to give 1 2 3 4. It is going to give neoprene. This is neoprene. So 2-chloro-butadiene is going to give neoprene. This is neoprene. Neoprene polymer. This is neoprene. 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons. Yes friends. So this is neoprene. So what about monomer? Is there any chiral center in this? No chiral center. So this is also not going to our compound. Yes friends. So n moles it is going to give this. PHBV. What is PHBV? Let us write the name of PHBV. Poly 3-hydroxybutyrate 3-hydroxy co poly 3-hydroxybutyrate co 3-hydroxyvalerate is PHBV. So the name itself, poly 3-hydroxybutyrate. Let us write 3-hydroxybutyrate, 3-hydroxybutyric acid, 3-hydroxy 1 2 3 hydroxybutyric acid plus 3-hydroxyvaleric acid. So 3-hydroxybutyric acid, 3-hydroxyvaleric acid. Yes friends. So these are the two monomers. This is monomer and this is monomer. Is it chiral center? Yes. So this is methyl. This is hydroxy. This is methyl. So this is the chiral center. This is the chiral center. Chiral center. This is the chiral center. This is the chiral center. So the monomers of PHBV, 3-hydroxybutyric acid and 3-hydroxyvaleric acid, both are going to have chiral centers. So the answer is going to be C, PHBV monomers. So what is the polymer we are going to get? Yes, this acid is going to lose. This is condensation polymer, friends. Condensation minus water, acid and alcohol, ester will form. Yes, it is going to give PHBV. What is the structure? Let us write. So this is hydroxy O, right? This is hydroxy. This is the carbon. What is this? Methyl. So this is O. This is carbon. This is CH3. Let us write hydrogen here will be there. CH2CO. CH2CO. Yes, friends. 3-hydroxy butyric group has come, right? Any confusion? 3-hydroxy butyric group has come. So this OH, right? So here water is going to be, right? So water is going to be lost to give this polymer. This side butyric acid form has come. This O, right? C ethyl group 1 2 C2H5, right? So next CH2 and C double bond. There will be no oxygen here. You should not write oxygen. CO. This is N. This is PHBV. What is PHBV? Poly 3-hydroxy butyrate 3 co 3-hydroxy valerate. Right, friends? PHBV is going to have chiral centers in monomers. These are monomers. 3-hydroxy butyric acid and 3-hydroxy valeric acid are going to have chiral centers. Nylon 6,6. Just now I have explained what is this? Adipic acid, CO2H, CH2 taken 4 times CO2H. This is adipic acid plus hexamethylene diamine CH2 taken 6 times NH2 is going to give condensation polymer. So these two monomers, are they chiral? No. So this is also not going to correct. So it is going to give nylon 6,6. That is nylon 6,6 CH2 taken 4 times NH CH2 taken 6 times NH. So this is nylon 6,6. Dear friends, these are the polymers. You will get this type of questions also. So chiral centers. If you know the structures or the method of preparation, then only you can answer. So this is chiral monomer, right, friends? So this is how you will get different types of questions. So I will ask, what is this method of preparation? Yes, isoprene. You can use Ziegler-Natta catalyst here. Ziegler-Natta catalyst, isn't it? So neoprene can be prepared by Ziegler-Natta catalyst, right? So here what is going to happen? Here also Ziegler-Natta. In recent years, all chemistry is using Ziegler-Natta catalyst, no doubt, right? So Ziegler-Natta catalyst can be used, and this is condensation polymerization. Condensation polymerization. That is why water is going out. Here also minus water. Here this is also condensation polymerization. This is how all these polymers, yes friends, Buna N, neoprene, PHBV, nylon 6,6 polymers are prepared by different methods. So the question will be asked in different ways. Which polymer has chiral monomer? Yes friends, another question. Question number 2. Which polymer is prepared by condensation polymerization? So the examples were given are A. Buna S, B. Teflon, C. Neoprene, and D. Nylon 6,6. Just now I have explained all these. So Buna, yes, how do you prepare? Ziegler-Natta. Teflon, Ziegler-Natta. Neoprene, Ziegler-Natta. Except nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6. What is nylon 6,6? So this is nylon 6,6 taken 4 times. C, NH, CH2 taken 6 times. NH, right? So this is nylon 6,6. N times nylon 6,6 is prepared from adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. So this question, which polymer is prepared by condensation polymerization, was asked on 9th Jan 2020 JEE mains. So polymer chemistry is very important, friends. Right, friends? I hope you understand very well all the types of polymerization reactions and mechanisms. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel Venus Academy if you are not yet subscribed.